everybody. My name is Alex R. ASMR, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Hi. My channel is really small, but it's been growing, and so at 200 subscribers, I wanted to make a house tour video. I took some time off, and I came back, and I'm almost at 300. So I'm very thankful. If you're new, I usually talk about books. It's kind of the thing that I like the most, and sometimes miscellaneous stuff, and I like coffee. Today, I've got the last bit of a latte in a Stonehenge cup that I really like. So, welcome to my house tour video. It's not really a house, it's a studio apartment. It was a part of a house that has been converted, so it's really small, but I love it. It has everything that I need. So yeah, I hope you enjoy it, and thank you in advance for watching. Let's get started. Okay, everybody. My apartment is basically in a left and a right side. So what you're looking at is the left side of my apartment, which is my bedroom. I've got basically all of my books in here, and I've got these two main bookshelves at the end of my bed. But I also have a dresser, and on top of it is all of my really old books. Most of them are nonfiction, like history books. I've also got this crazy big plush. I kind of like that stuff. But I've got a book on Alexander the Great. I have a book on old astrology, and I really love this section so much. Here on the left, I've got all my fiction books. It's a pretty wide assortment of things. I really read all over the place. Like, I read Twilight recently, and I really liked it. But I've got Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, a lot of horror books, some graphic novels, and some books from my childhood that I really like. Down here on these lower shelves, I keep a lot of the older fiction, like classics, like Charles Dickens, that kind of thing. And I always like to read those older books. On the right shelf, we have nonfiction. So any philosophy that I'm interested in, but mostly books about culture, books about prison, climate change, capitalism, anything that I kind of feel like exploring in culture. To keep things light, though, I keep this guy over here. Check him out. Anyway, I have collected books over the years, pretty diverse topics. Down here, I've got a lot of the kind of critique of capitalism books that I like to read. They make me feel, less alone in this world, like other people are also thinking what's going on. And then down here I have some kind of more random ones, like art, personal development. I've got that book, Emotional, which I highly recommend. Just random, like, self-help books that are interesting to me. Yeah, these are my shelves that I love looking at and packing them way too full. Over here is my bed area. I've got a bunch of art on the wall, and I also have this plant. I'll turn the brightness down it's a plant that's growing inside of my place through the window, and I love it, so that stays in there. But yeah, this is all the art that I have. I've gotten it from all over the place. Goodwill, the antique mall. My girlfriend actually made the moth in the square frame out of ink, and that's really cool, so that stays by the bed. This chalice mirror is also one of my favorite items. Okay, but my all-time favorite thing in my house is over in this area. This is kind of my other desk area. It is this walking pad. I love this thing. I can walk 5 miles a day staring out the window and reading books. And in California, it is so hot, it can be dangerous to walk outside, especially in the summer. So on days that it's too hot, I stay here. This is my green shelf. It's where I put things that are green. Check that out. All kinds of little treasures. And then this is like a little section of toys that I like. I used to be a crazy collector of toys, and I just stopped for financial reasons. And also emotional reasons. If you're a collector of anything, you know that it can be consuming. So I just limit what I collect. These books are like my magic books, anything esoteric and psychology, like Carl Jung. I've got some tarot cards down there. I've got all kinds of things. But yeah, this is the left half of my home. Kind of dividing it in the middle is this big book that I keep on a stand. It's The Red Book by Carl Jung. And it is full of beautiful illustrations. He also wrote all of the text by hand, and you can see it there. Just a gorgeous book that I really, really like. So, when people come over, it's like the first thing that they comment on usually. Time for the right half of my room. There it is. This is kind of the multi-purpose space. You see that black bar? That's like an exercise bar. I use it for physical therapy. But I've also got this chair where people can sit. I've got a big crayon. And above this space is my blue shelf. It's where I put things that are blue or that I think look good on the blue shelf. I've got random little toys. And then I've got this wizard that I found at Goodwill, which I like. I'm meaning to do a video all about the toys at some point, but I've also got this bench that I have different stones on. Little crystals, pieces of calcite, rocks I found on the beach, sticks that I think are interesting. So that's just a cool little area. Over here I have my tattoo supplies, and I have a bunch of art on the wall. Some of this I've made, some of this art was made by my friends, but I find it really inspiring, so I like to keep it there. That's all next to this desk, which has this cool toy on it. It's one of those things that's solar powered and moves. I really like these. They kind of remind me of the 2000s. I've got a little view of nature, which goes right into the kitchen. Now, because it's a studio apartment, it doesn't have a proper stove or anything, so I have a hot plate that I cook on. I've got some pans, a fridge and a microwave, and a toaster oven that I don't use. I've just got a bunch of toys around here. Yeah, I use pretty much just the stovetop, so there's not elaborate cooking going on. And my counter right now has some string lights on it that I'm trying to fix because they're really cool. From there you can see the entire place, pretty much. Next to the kitchen, that door with the bats on it is a bathroom. And then I've got this sink and a cabinet where I can keep some dishes. On the right side of that door that's open is a closet. And that is pretty much it for my home. It's small, it's got everything I need, and it's super sunny and warm and just a great place for me right now in my life. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope I see you in the next video. Thank you so much for watching.